Hi everyone, my name is Idil and welcome to my kitchen. In this video we're going to make an amazing pumpkin soup together. When I make pumpkin soup, I usually make it very simple. Some pumpkins, some vegetables, a little bit of sage, some cream or labneh. But today I'm going to make a version that's a little bit more spicy, that has some shrimp inside. So if you love pumpkin as much as I do, and if you're looking out for new recipes, new tastes, this is the right video for you. It's going to be super simple. What I'm going to do first is that I'm going to saute all of my vegetables. So in order to do that, I'm heating up about a tablespoon of olive oil in my pot here, which is in a pumpkin shape, of course, and I'm totally in love with it. And I'm also going to add some coconut oil as well, because coconut oil will go great with pumpkin along with the spices that I'm going to use. So a tablespoon of coconut oil. And once the oil is melted and hot, I'm going to start by adding the vegetables. So in goes an onion. I'm using red onions, 1 celery stalk, 1 carrot, 500 grams pumpkin that has been diced. I'm going to whisk this through a blender when it's cooked, so no need to go crazy about the dicing. They can be a little irregular, it's fine. It's going to go through the blender. And after the pumpkin, I'm adding fresh ginger, which will go amazing. If you don't have fresh ginger on hand, you can definitely use some ginger spice. And I will say about a tablespoon of ginger and 2 garlic cloves. I'm giving everything a good mix. I want the vegetables to caramelize a little bit. And once the vegetables are a little caramelized, it's now time to get in the spices. I'm using coriander. I'm going to use it as a spice, and I'm going to garnish the soup with some fresh coriander in the end as well. I will say about a teaspoon of coriander, a teaspoon of turmeric, some red pepper flakes, and about a teaspoon of paprika. I'm going to add in some salt and black pepper. And I'm going to add in the zest of 1 lime. I'm going to use the juice as well, but I'm going to add that in at the last step so that it feels nice and fresh. And whenever you're using limes or lemons, do use the skin outside. Do peel it in as well, because they have a great, nice, sweet aroma. And we wouldn't want to let that go to waste. So I'm giving everything a good mix. And it's now time for water. 4 cups water. I'm going to bring this up to a boil and uncover the lid on and let it simmer for about, I'll say 25-30 minutes until the vegetables are softened a little bit. And while that's cooking, we're going to prepare the shrimp. I'm going to garnish the soup with some shrimp, like I said before. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to grill some shrimp, and they've been deveined, and this is why how I buy them for soup, because we're going to eat this with a spoon, so they have to be nice and clean. So I'm transferring them into the hot pan, and I'll say about 30 seconds on each side will be more than enough because they're quite small. And I'm going to transfer them to another plate, and we are going to top our soup, delicious soup, with this shrimp. And it's ready. Once I see the pumpkins are fully cooked, then I'm simply going to transfer this to my blender here. I'm going to whisk it through. Add cream. You can add heavy cream or coconut cream, whatever you want. And I'm going to add the juice of 1 lime. And I'm going to whisk everything through, and then it will be ready to plate. And it's ready. And now I'm simply going to transfer this to my bowl here. And as you can see, the consistency is perfect. It's quite thick, which to me is how pumpkin soup should be. I'm putting up some fresh coriander, some pine nuts to give it a crunchiness, and some shrimp. And time to give it a taste. Smells so good, by the way. I just love the taste that the coconut gives. It gives it a very tropical, very light flavor. The coriander and all the other spices that we used blends in perfectly. The shrimp is cooked very nicely. It's still very soft. That's because we didn't overcook it. All in all, a filling, wholesome, delicious meal. You can eat it as a whole. You don't need anything to serve it because it's quite filling and wholesome itself. So I hope you guys liked my recipe. If you did, don't forget to leave your comments down below. I share a lot of easy, breezy, delicious recipes just like this one, so don't forget to subscribe. I hope to see you next time. Bye.